Alright, so the last bow that we're going to do is going to be made out of a wire printed ribbon. This ribbon has no front or back, so it's much easier to make the bow, and also because it's wired, it stays where you put it. So the technique is the same, and I'll do it as slow motion as I can to give you a good idea of what we're doing. We're going to make it approximately the same size as the satin number 9 ribbon. We're going to also add a loop to the center of this bow. So I'm just making my loops, same technique each time. You will get really used to twisting your ribbons. The advantages to wired ribbon are that if the bow gets crushed a little bit, like in storage or something, you can fluff it back up. It's really nice to be able to do that. It's more expensive than satin ribbon, but it is a nice ribbon to be able to make decorative bows with. Great Christmas bows you can make with wired ribbon. And if you tend to do some decorating for Christmas, they're a nice bow to be able to tie around greenery that you might hang in your house. Okay, so the difference with the previous technique and what we're doing with the wired ribbon is that we're going to be making a loop in the middle. Okay, so I'm going to cut my tail just a little bit longer to make the loop. Okay, so what I'm doing then is you've got your tail, your extra tail here, and then you're just going to fold it under and have it held by your thumb. You see the extra right there? This is the piece of the tail from that loop. So this is the bow, this is the loop that we're making in the middle. Okay? So then we cut our tail for the back of the ribbon. Again, you're holding on to a lot of things here. You're holding on to all those loops, you're holding on to your center loop, and then you're going to also add your tail to the back of that. So I've just got my tail being held on the back in conjunction with all my other loops. At this point, if you haven't done it a lot, your fingers can get kind of tired. Just bear with it, you'll be done in a minute, and the more you do, the easier it is to hold them. I'm feeding my wire through the loop, through the middle of the loop, okay, and then down through my fingers so that I don't have to move my fingers to get the wire in there. So now I'm twisting the wire so that it holds all of those loops together. Sorry, the heater just came on because it's a little chilly here today. It's very chilly for October. So, you can be much more gentle with the rearranging of your bow when you're using wire ribbon because it will stay where you put it. With satin ribbon, you want to definitely tug on it a little bit harder. So I've got a floral bow with a center loop. You see how that looks? You've got your tails here that will go behind. And then that's perfect for attaching to a wreath or for you making for Christmas greens, and you attach to the top of the Christmas greens. You can make your tails as long as you want. You can add bells to your tails. The advantage to the wired ribbon again is that it stays in place. It's also more expensive. You usually get about 10 yards of ribbon on a bolt, and that will make you 3 bows. You can make them a little bit more austere by only making 3 loops, and if you've got a wider ribbon, you can get away with 2 loops or 3 loops. Now at this point, like I said, you can use the wire to attach. You can attach a wooden pick to it to stick it into a plant. So you've got now a number 3 satin ribbon on a wooden pick. You've got a number 9 satin ribbon on a wire. You see the wire? Okay. And then you've got a number 9 wired ribbon, pattern ribbon, that has a wire on the back of it, and that can be used right now. Thank you for watching. I'm Debra at Eden Garden Center and Florist in Waukene, Kansas, and this has been a DIY Flower Time tutorial. Feel free to check out our other tutorials and also to subscribe.